In episode 3, we hung out with some humpback whales, we jumped in a lake, and we cruised into a solar eclipse. Welcome back for the series finale, episode 4.
Here we go, okay. Oh man,
Tribune Bay on Hornby Island was our next stop. Hornby Island has been referred to as the Hawaii of the North, and for good reason. With its sandy beaches and warm water, if it weren't for the evergreens that surround the bay, you'd swear you were in another part of the world. Another early morning start. We had originally intended to stay here at Hornby at Tribune Bay for 2 nights, but looking at the forecast for the Strait of Georgia, the wind is going to turn around to southeast, which this is not a good place to be in a southeast, and it's going to blow a little bit beginning tonight. So now we're heading to Nanaimo, which we skipped on the way up. Usually that's a stop on the way up. So we're going to go hang out in Nanaimo for a little bit. With the sun just coming up over Texada, it is a beautiful morning. Nice run down from Tribune Bay, Hornby Island, to Nanaimo, just pulling into Departure Bay, and this is a pretty busy place. We've got boats of all shapes and sizes, ferry boats and seaplanes taking off and landing. It's a pretty busy place. There's a lot going on, and this will be a pretty fun place to hang out for a couple of days. After a couple really nice days in Nanaimo, we are inching our way closer to home. And right now I'm in Northumberland Channel, which is the channel that goes from Nanaimo to Dodd Narrows. And this is not really my favorite stretch of water because there's a lot going on here. There are boats of every shape and size, there are tugs and barges, and just a lot to churn this water up. And on top of that, a wind can really make it rolly and choppy. So, going to be at Dodd Narrows here in probably about half an hour, which is about 30 minutes ahead of slack, but we'll have current pushing us through, so hoping for a nice transit of Dodd. See, Dodd Narrows is pretty busy today. I just went through and it was a piece of cake, no worries. But there's several boats in queue on each side of the Narrows, all waiting to transit at near slack current, which is in about 30 minutes. We went through early, had a real nice push, probably a couple knots of current pushing through. It's funny how passing a point on the chart makes you feel just that much closer to home, and serves as a reminder that this adventure is drawing to a close. This morning, motoring out of Montague Harbor, which is where I began this trip 3 weeks ago. It's been a great trip, good times with good friends. We've gotten to see and do a lot over the 3 weeks. And now I'm just inching my way ever closer to home. Not exactly excited about going home, but it's got to be done. And just because this trip is drawing to a close doesn't mean the summer's over. Got to go home and get the boat ready for the next trip. Thanks for following along. Until next time, I hope that you take the opportunity to get out and do the things that you love to do.
I don't have to go downtown. You don't have to bring me down. We could be good friends, you know. I can sing and you can sew. Bombs and boys keep blowing up.
Alyssa, where are we?
Potatoes.
No, we're not.
I know.
Anybody else care to say where we are?
I'm relaxed. We're at Anchor.
Alyssa, what's your favorite part of the trip so far?
Hiking. No, Pendrell Sound, jumping the cliffs with my family.
That was pretty cool.
Pretty good.
What's your favorite part of the trip so far?
The trip so far, either the whales or cliff jumping at Pendrell Sound.
Those were pretty cool.
They're both very fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Tara, how about you? What's your favorite part of the trip been so far?
The humpback whale.
Todd, what's your favorite part of the trip been so far?
Well, favorite part of the trip is usually the part where you tell other people about what's going on and what was so cool. So it would have to be the humpback whale.
Yes.
And they'd breathe out and go, psh, but every 3 or 4 times they go, pshwee, and you could hear them kind of call.
That was cool.
That was awesome.
Cool.
Make a smile for a girl that you never really got. Give a hug to a boy even if he's not hot. It's a big green world but it looks so black, 'cause the people just take and they never give back.
Thomas, what's your favorite part of the trip been so far?
Hiking.
Hiking?
And cliff jumping.
And what about water skiing?
Yeah, I like that too.
Lori, what's been your favorite part of the trip?
My favorite part of the trip, watching Thomas water ski.
That was cool.
But it's better than what you see on TV every day.
Jonathan, birthday boy.
Yes.
What's your favorite part of the trip been so far?
The whales were cool. The swimming's been glorious at different places. And the company is awesome.
Yeah, the company's not so bad.
Beautiful poem in the quiet of the fall. If you don't got a pad, you can write it on the wall. 'Cause life's too short not to do the things that we love. Take your mom to a movie, take your dad to the game, take your dog for a walk.
But my favorite part?
Yeah, Steve, what's your favorite part of the trip?
Everything.
Everything. You didn't have a bad part?
Well, except for my toilet issues.
Yeah, what about?
Getting sprayed with poo. That wasn't very cool.
For you to see, or what you want your kids to be. But it's better than what you see on TV every day. I don't have to go to bed, 'cause I can dream all day instead. Spend my money on women and wine. Never seen a cowgirl looking so fine. Gotta have that loving, gotta have them eyes. Trade a piece of my heart for a brand new start. 'Cause life's too short not to do the things that we love.
got it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my videos, hit that like button and subscribe for future content. Also, check out my website at www.mvjollymon.com.